Hi everyone, welcome back. I've got a really exciting video today. I really needed something feel good for my next video, as in this video, because I filmed an empties, which if you've been a subscriber to my channel for any length of time, you'll know is one of my favourite ones to film. So dedicated to empties. I even have bought empties back from me on the aeroplane from holidays just to show you guys what I've used up. So, and all the time I've had my channel, which I think is 6 years now, I have always shown you every single thing that I have used. And I did this massive empties video and it was absolutely brilliant, and I edited it really well, putting like demonstrations of all the Lush bath bombs and everything. And then I accidentally deleted the entire thing. So I filmed it and edited it and then deleted it, and I was really upset with myself. So these things happen. It's never happened to me before, and I hope it doesn't ever happen to me again. But I needed the next video to be really feel good because it really put me off and it just really, got me down. So yeah, this is the feel good, getting us back into the swing of things video, and it's all the stuff that I've been buying of late. There's even some of my birthday things in here, which goes right back to the beginning of May. So if you want to see everything that I've been buying for this summer, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to just do things in no particular order because I've got the pile of stuff that I've been putting here to show you in this video, and from all different places. So I'll just tell you as we go along, like what's from where. So I got 2 lots of the Ordinary Retinol 1% in squalane, however you want to pronounce that. Looks like this. This is around the sort of £5-6 mark. Now, I know that Boots now in the UK stock the Ordinary, but they don't stock this product. And Beauty Bay have now limited people to purchasing 1 per person. And so I'm going to have to buy this directly from Deciem in future. In fact, I have already ordered more because I've used one of these up already and I'm on to the second bottle. So I've started now using this really generously down my face, neck, décolletage area and my hands, simply because I find that although it says you can use it within 3 months of opening, I find that the potency of this does disintegrate quite quickly. So wherever possible, I'd like to have these used up in the 2-month mark. So I've started to be really liberal with using them, and so I bought 2 and I've already used 1 up, and I've already placed an order with Deciem, because I think you have to spend £25 with them to get free delivery, and obviously you're not going to be able to get free delivery with Beauty Bay if you're literally only allowed to buy 1. So this is a pretty exciting purchase. I've always wanted to try something from Charlotte Tilbury, and I really love sort of pink and neutral eyeshadows, and so I really wanted to have this Pillow Talk palette as my main birthday present. I turned the ripe old age of 35 at the beginning of May, and I just treated myself to some Charlotte Tilbury makeup. So this is, I think, the most expensive palette I've ever purchased. It was around £60, but I did get it in did I get it in a bundle? I got something in a bundle, but full price this is £60. And I'm sure you've seen this palette many times before, but it looks like that. I think it is lovely and I have been using it a lot. But I will say that I don't like her shimmer formula in this palette. I've never tried any other Charlotte Tilbury palette. Let's just cover this up so it doesn't blind you. So I've never used any other Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadows, and I know that she does have like topper shades that are more like glittery and impactful, but she didn't include any in these. They're just mainly mattes and a few shimmers. I haven't tried the Dream Quad yet, I don't think. I might have tried this shade, but I haven't tried these 2 shades, which I'm surprised by because they are quite summery colours. But I have tried all of the other shades, and all the mattes are absolutely stunning. And these are the 2 shimmers that I have tried, and they are, I mean, it is what it says on the tin. She's not claiming for them to be like, wow, bam, in your face. These are from the Day Trio, and they're supposed to be subtle and day wear, but even for day wear, I mean, I've got the Colourpop Going Coconuts palette on my eyes now, and it's quite shimmery, quite reflective. So when I'm wanting to wear a shimmer, I'd quite like it to be like that. And yeah, so it is they're very subtle shimmers. If I wanted something that wasn't like this, then I would probably just go for an all matte look. So Not too impressed with those, not my cup of tea, but all of these mattes are just absolutely to die for. And I'm really excited about trying this lovely raspberry shade here because I think it just looks beautiful. So if you didn't know it already, this palette is broken up into basically 4 trios. So it's a quad of trios. You've got the day section, desk, date, and dream. So honest truth, lovely mirror, beautiful packaging. Do I think it's worth £60? Honestly, no, I don't. If you see the palette on sale and you really want to try it, then fill your boots. And I don't regret getting it because I just really wanted to, like I said, treat myself for my birthday. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was worth the full price if I'm honest. I did order directly from the Charlotte Tilbury website for that palette, as well as this lipstick here. And I've just remembered now that it was this I got in a duo. So I got the matching lip liner for this lipstick, which is again the iconic Pillow Talk. I absolutely love this liner. It's really long wearing, but also sort of quite creamy, but not too creamy. It's a beautiful formula. You do get longevity with it, but I don't think you necessarily need a lip liner with this lipstick because it's her Matte Revolution formula, and so it's not, you can get away with just wearing the lipstick on its own. It doesn't bleed or do anything it shouldn't do. Looks like that. Has a beautiful, beautiful vanilla scent, and as I'm sure she's famous for, just absolutely stunning rose gold packaging. So I'm really pleased with those purchases. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, how much this Pillow Talk lipstick actually suits me. It's quite dusty, and I think I probably lean more towards warmer pinks. But I'm really glad that I bought it, and it has helped me to sort of see that matte lipsticks possibly aren't my favorite formula overall, but when it comes to a matte lipstick, when you want a matte lipstick, Charlotte Tilbury's formula is absolutely stunning. Looking through this pile, I've noticed the Full Fat Lashes 5-star mascara. So this is in glossy black, and I believe this is a full size. Yes, it is. It just goes to show, like, when I buy things for my channel and I put them in the bag because I don't want to be tempted always to use them. And this is an example of that, and I just completely forgot I even owned it, so I'm really excited now to try that. I feel like I've got a gift all over again, like I've had it twice. And I believe that came in a package with the palette. So I think the palette was 60, but for just a tiny bit more, a few pounds more, you could have it in a package with the mascara. So in my eyes, if you're looking at paying full price for the palette, then you're practically getting the mascara for free. But as I said, I wouldn't pay full price for that palette. I also got offered a free gift, and you got to choose that, which I thought was a lovely touch. It's nice when they sling things in, but it's also nice for them to let you choose. And so I decided to try the Hollywood Flawless Filter because I'm really, really considering buying that, but I don't know what shade to get. So I have some darker shades here that obviously I'm not going to use, but I'm thinking I might mix those in with some matte foundations that are too light for me to try and, for when I'm false tanned. But definitely these fair, light and light medium, I want to try them and see which one I'm going to buy. And then I also got a sample card of a lot of her lipsticks. Now I tried BITCH Perfect. I'm not saying that on that word on my channel. I tried that shade, and I tried the Pillow Talk. I don't know why, I just wanted to use the sample. I think I just felt like I'd rather return the lipstick unused if I didn't like it. And the BITCH Perfect is her kissing formula. So I don't know if it's just a sample, but I wasn't like blown away by that formula. I actually prefer her matte formula to her kissing formula. And I would say that I don't think she's very famous for that kissing formula, so I'm probably not alone in thinking there's not a lot that's too special about that formula. But I'm pleased I've got an opportunity to try more shades, and I certainly will be doing so in future. For hair, I picked up 3 Tresemme Botanique curl conditioning mousse with cactus water and coconuts, and there's no dyes or alcohol in them. When I see an alcohol-free product, especially when it's silicone free, I'm just all over it. I just want to try it. These are not silicone free, but during the initial part of lockdown, Boots and a lot of online retailers and a lot of supermarkets were just basically selling out of things. So I bought these when there was a lot of panic buying going on, and anything with coconut in I'm just attracted to anyway. So I thought this was going to be great, and there were 3 for 2, and I was worried I wouldn't be able to get my hands on any styling products, because that sounds drastic, but honestly it was just kind of like stock coming soon for weeks and weeks and weeks at Boots and other places, and it was just crazy. You just couldn't get anything. And so I'm really pleased at the time that gave me the peace of mind to get these. And this one I've used quite a lot of, and I've got 2 left over, but I must say I will use them. They're not so bad that I'm not going to use them, but at the same time they're not as good as my Holy Grail, and when they're gone I won't be repurchasing it. Spoiler alert for my next empties video. In a panic, in order to try and like stop having constant bad hair days, I did go ahead and buy a load more hair products. I got the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration shampoo and conditioner. I watched a lot of reviews on them, and people were saying that the conditioner's not very good, but the shampoo's all right. And I would totally agree with that. Again, the conditioner's not so bad that I'm not going to use it up, or that I'm going to put it like, you know, on my daughter's hair, or use it on somebody else. I will use it. And they are sort of silicone and sulfate and alcohol free, which is an absolute must for me. So I did get those, and they're okay. I also picked up the matching leave-in treatment. Again, I'm not over the moon about it. It's quite thin, but that's really nice as a detangler for my daughter's hair before I comb it, so I probably will end up using that on her. It just, I don't know, it gives me a bit of frizz. I've been looking around, and I think coconut does that for a lot of people, which is a shame because I really love coconut, and I just look for it in everything, but I'm not sure that those are for me. And this is the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Deep Treatment Mask. This is really nice, and even though it's very heavy, it's not too heavy for me, but it does give you that sort of flash drying feeling, if you know what I'm trying to say. You know, when the water starts coming out of your hair too much, like your hair's drying too quickly. If you're not sure what I mean by flash drying, I'd suggest maybe Googling it, because I'm just explaining it really badly, and I don't think I'm going to be any good at explaining it, but that does cause, in my eyes, that flash dry feeling. And still on the subject of hair, one of my absolute favourite products at the minute is the Ultimate Blends Banana Hair Food. It's a mask and also a leave-in and a conditioner, so it's like a 3-in-1 in a tub. And I noticed they did the shampoo for it, and also the coconut version shampoo for it, and I have picked them both up. Now I know that sulfate shampoos are not Curly Girl approved, but I'm not following it exclusively, and actually I've over time come to realise that I do want a bit of sulfate in my shampoo. I definitely don't want silicone, and I definitely don't want alcohol, but I do want a bit of sulfate, so I'm really glad I picked them up, and I'm excited to try them. And at the same time as getting the Shea Moisture products, I picked up 2 Ultimate Blends hair masks, the Enriching Nourisher. Now these, as well as the Banana Hair Food, along with them, this mask is my absolute favourite. Those 2 are my favourite masks. I really love them. They leave my hair so soft and frizz free. So I picked up 2 of those because when I saw them I thought, you're not going out of stock, you're coming home with me. From Boots, they were having a buy one get one half price, so I just picked up a couple of deep moisturising foot creams with the mint, lavender and marshmallow. This is a product I've loved for years. It was introduced to me by a very dear friend, Lisa, who was, I considered her to be a relative of mine for a while. I won't go into details as to why, but yes, she no longer is. She's just a very dear friend, and she loves this, and whenever I use it I think of really fond memories of her as well, so I really love that foot cream. I've recently ordered a coconut foot cream from Boots as well, because that was the one I wanted as well, but I haven't got that yet, so just got the mint one to show you now. And for body, with it being summer, I really wanted to pick up my Holy Grail Sugar Crush Body Butter Cream by Soap and Glory, so I got 2 of those. I believe the Soap and Glory, yes, it was 3 for 2, so I picked up a body lotion as well. This is the Way She Smooths, so I got one of these for free, which I love it when they do that. I always wait for the Soap and Glory to be 3 for 2 before I buy them at Boots, and I used up one of these last summer, and the scent is just unbelievable. I mean, I love the scent of both of them. They're different. One's like lime, this one smells like chocolate limes, the sweet chocolate limes, and this is just sort of like a passion fruit sort of tropical scent. It's just absolutely stunning. If you haven't smelled it, you need to go down and smell this one. On the subject of tropicalness and sunshine, I stocked up on some Factor 50 Plus protecting lotion by Garnier Ombre Solaire. Now, on previous years, I've sort of gone for cheaper ones, and I've realised that for me, especially when I want to wear clothing that I definitely want to be protected, that this product is really good. It's just fast absorbing, non-greasy, what it says on the tin. Not all of them are, although they claim to be. And I also got the matching after sun. I did give myself a little bit of sunburn in this area a few weeks ago, and that's why I went on a bit of a sun cream binge. I also picked up the Extra Sensitive Sun Lotion 50 Plus by Lacura, and that was from Aldi. I just thought these would be really good for the children, and because it wouldn't matter if it was a bit thicker, they don't mind, and I wanted extra sensitive for their sensitive skin. And I picked up a couple of the kids lotion roller balls because these are just great for on the go. I like to shove one of these in my daughter's backpack. I gave one of them to one of her good friends, so that she had one as well. And this is great for my daughter Scarlett getting used to applying and reapplying our sun cream herself. So roller balls are fantastic for that. The Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil came in this lovely little box, but that's going to be going in the recycling. So yeah, she just presents all of her products and packaging just immaculately. If you do wish to have a review or demo or swatches or anything on the Charlotte Tilbury palette, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and do that. This I picked up, I believe, from Amazon. It's OPI Nail Envy. The salons have now been announced that they're going to open on Monday, so that's really exciting. But previously we had no idea when the nail salons were going to open, and all my acrylic overlay had come off and my nails were quite damaged and weak, so I really need something to help me out. So I have been using that and really enjoying it. It has really helped me out. If you've got sensitive and peeling nails and you want to keep them natural, I would really consider giving that product a go. From Boots, I just picked up a fresh cuticle cutter. This to me is an absolute essential, because without something like this I tend to just chew and bite the skin around my nails, which is horrible. I'm not a nail biter, but I am a skin biter when I don't have one of those, and mine was blunt, so I really need to pick that up. And whilst in Boots, I picked up the No. 7 Hydroluminous Moisturising Foundation in Cool Beige. I feel like this would be a great mixer with my Smashbox foundation. I bought it to trial it for my best friend's wedding, because she said she wanted a matte finish and I was going to trial that as an option for her. But unfortunately it's just too drying for me, and it's also the shade I got was far too yellow, so I wanted something cool and moisturizing to mix with that foundation to make that more wearable so it wasn't wasted. So I'm really excited to put that in there. And when I was at the No. 7 counter, I saw this Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation SPF 50, and I also got that in Cool Beige. And I feel like it's going to be a dupe for the It Cosmetics CC cream, and I've had a lot of people talking great things about this. I'm really, really excited to try it. And I got the two because I saw that you would get a free gift. So I got this little No. 7 tin, and it says it's a fresh and fabulous, and it contains a primer, an eyeshadow and a pencil. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I'm going to go back to Boots and see if I can swap that, because when I looked online, the free sample you were supposed to gift with purchase you were supposed to get was like 6 pans in a little palette of cream products that were multi-purpose for lips and eyes, and it was worth £20, and that was what I really wanted, and I thought that's what I would be getting, so I didn't realise I hadn't got that, and I'm going to see if I can do something about that. I've just run out of my Umberto Gianni curl jelly scrunching jelly, so I use this with a mousse. I tend to use both together to get the right kind of hold and definition on my curls, and I need another one of these, so I picked it up. Just another essential, I've got the Swirl Extra Smooth by Venus. I've been using the one with 3 or 4 blades, and this one has 5, so I'm hoping this will be even better, and I've never tried this type before, so I'm looking forward to trying that. From Amazon, I just picked up a pack of these empty pens. There's no other way to describe it other than it's just like an empty hollow pen. Got the idea ages ago from Simply Nailogical, and she puts vitamin E gel and 100% jojoba oil in these pens and then leaves them dotted around to keep her cuticles hydrated, and it was a really good tip. I don't bother with the gel, I literally just put the jojoba oil in, and that's fine by me, but I'd run out of those and I needed some more. My wet brush, which I need, is an essential because I only ever brush my hair when it's got conditioner in it, no other time, and so I need a wet brush. Mine was like a bit small and some of the little prongs had fallen out, so I decided to go for a big paddle version. I thought it'd be much easier, and it is. I'm really happy that I bought it. I have been using it and I really enjoy it. I don't think I could go back to the smaller one now I've got this one, and it's just fantastic for curly hair. I know a lot of people use the wide tooth combs, but they're just not for me. I just really love a wet brush, so I'm glad that I picked that up. And my husband picked this up for me. It's the Neck and Shoulder Rub by Tiger Balm. I do love their Tiger Balm. I often get really sort of like tense neck and shoulders, so I haven't tried that yet, but I'm looking forward to trying that, and I'm hoping it will just sort of relieve a little bit of tension in that area. I cannot rave about these products enough. I've only tried them 2 or 3 times, so I want to use half the bottle before I do a review, but I think I'm going to give these like their own separate video because I'm so blown away by them. I watched a true crime video. Her name's Eleanor Neal, and she recommended this Function of Beauty, where you get custom hair products, so you just describe exactly what you want. I put, I've got fine hair that is curly, I wanted silicone free, I wanted it to be moisturizing, hydrating, nourishing, all of that stuff. I did the questionnaire, and I picked the rose scent, and I picked the pink color, and I added the pumps, and I got my name printed on them, and they came out, and I didn't use them for this last wash, and I can tell the difference immediately, literally from first use. That my hair was just kind of like on its best hair day. They're absolutely brilliant. I don't want to go into too much detail now because I'm going to do the review, but I'm absolutely loving this Function of Beauty. They were expensive and I had to wait for them to ship from the US and everything, but just well worth it so far. And now I'm just going to get on and show you the stuff I bought from Lush. My daughter got a butter ball, but she's already used it tonight, so I can't show it to you. But she also picked this candy on a stick. Now they didn't offer me labels on this occasion. They sort of shut the shop, and they just had like a desk at the front, and you weren't allowed in the shop. You just told them what you wanted and they got them for you, which I think is totally fine in the current climate. This smells amazing, but for that reason they didn't put labels on, and I can't see what they are immediately, but I will look them up on the website and I will annotate it on the screen, so if you want to know what they are, they'll be written there. And my son picked his usual dinosaur. I think they call this Dino Raw or Raw. Again, I'll annotate it. And if you're wondering what the orange marks are on it, it's because he also picked a carrot bubble bar, which I'm going to show you next. And he just like rubbed the two of them together in excitement. So when I come across the carrot, I'll show you that. I got this gorgeous creature. I think it's falling apart. I saw that this one stated that it had marshmallow in it. I believe so, and that's what attracted me to it. And so I picked that one for me. Here's Lincoln's little carrot. I believe that is a bubble bar, so he'll get a few baths out of that. He only has a shallow bath, So I try to generally, for both of them, get the bubble bars rather than the actual bath bombs. And I do remember this one because I specifically asked for 2 of them, because when I did my last haul, that was my favourite in there, and that was called Blazing Bad Zulu. So I do remember that one, and the colours that come out of that are just unreal. Is this my other Blazing Bad? Yeah, that's just my other Blazing Bad Zulu. Oh, try not to get coloured dust all over me. And then 2 more products left in here. Yes, I got the blackcurrant bubble bar. Again, we'll annotate, but I think that one's called the Comforter. And I love those ones because they're good value for money, because I can get 3 baths out of one of them. And so same can be said for this citrusy one. I think this is like Sunshine, has the word sunshine in it. As I say, I will look it up. In fact, look, I've got my receipt. Yeah, so Blazing Bad Zulu, 2 of those, and the Raw, it was called a Raw, Marshmallow World, Butterball, Bubble Brush Candy, Brightside Bubble Bar, and the Comforter Bubble Bar. So I've got those that will help me out. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you something, but don't laugh at me. But I went down to the store Savers when I heard on one of my curly girl Facebook groups that the product, this Pantene mousse, was actually in Savers. I've been looking all over for it. It stopped being sold at Boots. It's only available at Tesco, and I don't shop there, and the nearest Tesco's to me is quite far away. So I heard that they were doing them with Savers. I looked online, they weren't selling it online, even though Savers do delivery, and for some reason it's not available to buy online. And if you want to buy it from Amazon, people are charging like £10-11 per can for some strange reason. So I really wanted to pick them up, and I saw them in Savers. I went into the Savers store and there were £2 each, so I just cleared the whole shelf and bought 13 of them. Now that's really daft considering I'm moving soon, but I just never want to be without that mousse, and this will just allow me not to have to be without that mousse for a very long time. So I really hope you enjoyed the haul, guys. Let me know in the comments what you've been buying recently and what you think of these products, any tips or tricks related to any of these that you've got for me, and I really hope you enjoyed it. So give it a thumbs up if you did. Thank you to all of those subscribers, and please consider subscribing if you're not already, and the notification bell's always handy as well if you want to be told about my next upload. I'll see you all soon, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye.